I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take the suspense. It's good enough. I mean, I was gonna eat my shorts if it turned around right there. I think it's gonna go up to here. Okay, I do think that, but I have no way of knowing that. How many times has it turned around? Has it almost gotten to where I wanted to get to, and then it turned around all the way around, all the way, and stopped me out and blew my account and whatever? Okay. I do feel like it's. I do really feel and sense that it's gonna explode up, and when it does, I'm gonna be like, I should have stayed in. But there's been lots of times where it just, for whatever reason, this didn't break, or it just turned around and that's just awful. That's just horrible when that happens. So bad. There's always another trade, but sometimes you gotta grab what's in your hand and take it and put it in your pocket. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It was gonna be. That's annoying because I figured that was gonna happen, but and I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that little pop, and I was gonna take profit right there. I was gonna take profit when it did that. I was expecting that, but I did what I did. There, it broke. See that? Yeah. If I just held a little longer. But you gotta understand. I mean, that's a lot of leverage right there. That's ridiculous. That's three, two and a half. That's 2.5 lots that I just had on. Literally, I was trading all day with two and a half, or there was just that trade with 2.5 lots. So that's if that thing, whenever, so last time I sat here and watched it, and I was watching it the whole time. It did that, and it did that, and it did that, and it's just like nerve wracking. It wears you down, and then it got up here, and it just teetered there, and then it broke back down. That's a lot of money right there, from there to there with 2.5 lots, and the only distance is from here to here, right? So it's that distance is like halfway already from what profit I had up there. So I did not want to relive that trauma. Of course, now I'm tempted to get back in like some kind of idiot. And it's Friday, and it's 1:30, and so for this phase 1 account, what you need is $400. And you need a minimum 3 days, $25. So if I come back and I get 25, at least 2 more days, then I'm good. It just needs to be above 400. So I had it set. The take profit that I had set was to try to get me to about 450. Just so I would have a little cushion. But as I saw earlier today, the cushion doesn't really mean anything when you're over leveraging, which I just did. I always do. I always over leverage. It's just I don't know. I guess I can't. I haven't been able to help it. I haven't been able to not do it. Okay, let's back out a little bit. The real key thing here is this high, right? So that's where we're headed, I think, if we're trying to break this high, right? So either here or here, but we could, we could break down. I don't know. Maybe not yet. But if you wanted to buy again, I would be looking for like right here maybe. And I would not go as heavy, obviously. Or if I did, I would just go like one position. But, how long would it take, right? I mean, that's the thing about trading. It's already 1:30. So, even if I did catch this here, I'm at risk for 29. I don't even need this much. And it's not even a really good risk to reward ratio. And how long would it take for that to happen? Do you know what I mean? It's like, what happens when 4:30 gets here? You're still waiting. Overall, though, I'm very pleased with today. I took this entry here, very nice. Exited there. It's whatever. It is what it is. Re-entered here. Exited there. I mean, that's very nice. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. I'm just saying, like, I think anybody would agree that that's very nice. I see this trade. What actually? Oh, you know what it was? I took some partials up here, and then it ended up turning against me. I got out. Tried to sell maybe, and then I tried to buy again. Then I bought. a lot. I don't know. I recorded most of it, but I don't know if I'm going to make the videos public. I don't need to trade anymore today. I really don't. I'm kind of over it anyway. I'm tempted, like, because I want to get just a little bit more. You know, like, isn't that always... Is that common temptation or for the traders? A little bit more syndrome. Don't do it. You're gone. Maybe you might regret it. Can't help it. I just thought if I put my stop loss right there, what's so bad about that? Oh God. OCD. Yeah. You ass muncher. Why? Why? Look at what happened to me. It's never enough, is it? I was just about to take that when it was at $6 because I don't need that much. I just and then I don't know, I hesitated or just split second. It happened so fast. Literally like 0.000 whatever of a second. That's all it takes. I mean, I do believe it's still going to go up there. I just... I'm not really trying to risk that much right now. Yeah, well, that's way more than I want to risk, man. That's crazy right there. Maybe I'll get lucky. Hopefully it'll just shoot up real quick. You know, do one of those things. Those numbers. I mean, it could also shoot down too, but don't say that too loud. Hopefully it'll shoot up. Hopefully it'll shoot up. I gotta concentrate. I gotta work on my. I have a fear. I'm like so scared and traumatized at the thought of my stop loss getting hit. I don't know, and I think it causes me to have too big of a stop loss. Like, instead of just putting it right there and just accepting if it gets hit, I'm like, well, I'll put it way down here and risk all this and whatever. And you know, it's just because I don't anticipate it breaking through this. It could. I mean, not. I don't expect it to yet, but. Okay. It's not looking good right this second. I think I made maybe a mistake. Maybe not. This range right here, it should bounce off of this. It may tap into it there, but it should go on up from there. God, I'm tempted. Just tap this right there. Just tap that. Just tap it. Oh, idiot. I won't be laughing if it goes down. And there it goes. Yeah, it just didn't get close enough, in my opinion, to the 9,000. That's why I think it's going to continue for a little bit. Well, let's see what I could get if I held all this, not that, get out of that, but if I like say if I held this, ooh, that actually would be decent, wouldn't it? Let's see, what's this number here? So on a 0.25 lot, the fee or whatever is $1, $1. So if you want 5, you gotta put your profit at 6, etc., etc. If you want 20, you gotta put your profit at 21. But the thing about being up close to levels is, you got to think, well, is there enough momentum to hit that level, smash that level, or do you want to? And you got to consider spread and stuff like that, and I guess volatility too. Right? Rate cuts mean the dollar goes down, and when they're cutting interest rates. So if they're saying like, oh well, hold on, wait a minute, like they might not cut rates, or they might not cut rates as soon, then that would imply that the dollar will continue to go up or continue to be strong, continue to be supported. To me, that's bearish. I mean, I'm not an expert on following the bonds on a 3 minute, but I kind of see that as being bearish. Come down, kind of retest, kind of go down, sort of consolidate here, and then break down to the downside. That's kind of what I'm seeing there, but we'll see. Same kind of story here. Same kind of thing going on. See, it goes down, consolidates up, right there, breaks down, comes back, retests, continuation here. There was a consolidation here. We broke down, come back. Now we're retesting here. So this should maybe consolidate for a little while and then break down. That's the pattern, right? Long consolidation, breakdown. A little bit shorter consolidation, breakdown. So maybe we'll have a little bit more breakdown here. Or not, or anything else could happen. I mean, whatever. If it goes up again, I think I'm just gonna just take what I can get and go. Because I'm not getting that much confidence right now. Normally, yeah, but today's Friday, and so anything can happen. So we should, I'm thinking we'll run for another high. We'll see if we can get another high right here, and then I'm not interested in what happens after that. If it does that, I'm gonna get out. I think it's plausible that it would definitely try for another high, and I still think it might go up there. I'm just not that interested. I just want to get above 400, honestly. I'm thinking like an explosion up, and then I don't know what after that. Or it could explode down. I mean, I don't know. But my finger's hovering over the button. When you see that move, it goes like not right, yeah, like a little bit more than that. It hasn't happened yet. When I exit, that's when you'll know, unless it goes down or something. Still hasn't happened yet. Almost. Probably this next candle right here on the 1 minute. I mean, I feel like if we've gotten this far, we're at least going to make sense to kind of to see if we can go higher there. So I'm not going to panic right now. I'm just going to wait. Looks like I might be grabbing some liquidity here. Let's see. One more there. Just catastrophic protection there. General protection. quick peek over here real quick. And I just got to accept the fact that if it dumps on me, you know, it dumps on me. And if I lose some money on this, then, I mean, that's literally, it's risk. You know, it's like, you have to risk something in trading. But I still think we have some upside. I think we should at least could try for, especially since we swept these two lows here. I feel like we at least have to try to kind of see if we can get up in here again and if we can make something happen. I'm not that interested in if we can break this high or not. I'm just interested in the effort, the attempt. Once we make that attempt, that's what I'm getting out. That could be a little bit more, I think should be a little bit more of an effort here. Okay. Yeah, a little push here. Keep just a little bit more. We have to try for that high a little bit. Just one more little push up. I have to try. If I see an explosion from here up somewhere in this area right here, I'm done. I'm out. That's it. I think it could go up here, but I'm not interested in that. I'm simply interested, like I said, in this area right here. Almost there. Anything could happen, you know, anything could happen. Just one push, just a push. That's all I'm looking for. Solid push. You'll know it when you see it if you see it. My feet are sweating. Okay, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. It's good enough. It's good enough. Like, don't be greedy. It's like 2 o'clock on Friday. Yeah, the explosion didn't happen yet. I think it's coming. because we have to test this high right here. You know, I just couldn't take it anymore, honestly, because I wanted to close above 400, and I just couldn't. I wasn't gonna be able to handle it well. I wasn't gonna handle it well if it came back before I was able to take, you know, whatever, you know, out of the market there. So I'm trying to think if this is before or after this. I can't remember. I don't have to go back and look at the video and see what happened, but anyway, I'm done. I'm done for the weekend. Thank God. It's been a big week. This is all today's trading. I opened this account this morning, or this afternoon, or whatever. I don't know. Everything's a blur. So I've been trading non-stop for the whole year so far, pretty much. But I've been trading like non-stop for like 2 years, so like over 2 years now. So whatever, like not even not non-stop, but like quite a bit. Like I've, 16-hour days is nothing for me. Staring at the charts for 16 hours a day is nothing for me. It's not a big deal. It's like normal, and it's just I'm used to it. It's just what I do. I am the charts. So, yeah, we started off a little rocky here, had some success. Really, a lot of small cuts here. Nice big win here. So what really won the day was these two big wins here, and you can see them on the chart. Okay, there's the push that I was talking about right here. Like I said, this thing could explode way up. We don't know what it may do, right? This thing could go all the way wherever. But that's kind of like right here is kind of where I was thinking, this area. That's kind of where I wanted to get out, but like honestly, I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to get out. I was like, this is like Friday, 2 p.m. I want to have a good weekend. I want to put the cat in the bag and go pet it, you know? So there you have that. Okay. So the trades, the reason why this was a good day was these two big trades that I had success. One was, well, I had a really amazing entry here, and if I'd have just taken profits up here at these equal highs or whatever, I would have had like $200 just right there. And then this was like, what was that, like 400, and it was like $400 right here. So that would have been like, if I'd have just took profit there and took another entry here, that would have been it. But instead, I had to sort of really go heavy here, and then I got in a little bit heavier than I wanted to right here. But I told you, I still think, like I said, this is going to break here before the end of the day. Obviously, it's still early. It's only 2. And I say it's early, but like it's late to be trading. But like the bond, the yields can do whatever they would do what they want. Like, but I'm talking in terms of like Forex. You get crazy stuff that happens, like people taking profits for the week. And you get these huge dumps, right? Especially like the last Friday of the month, if they're like trading for the month or whatever, like longer term traders. I guess you can get that at the end of the year too, and at the end of the quarter and whatever. But a little bit smaller scale at the end of the day, but definitely at the end of the week, you can get these just crazy moves, and it can kind of disrupt. So, let me make this bigger here so you can see the trades that I did. Okay. Yeah, so this is all my trades here for the day. for this account. So there's that. And then these are all my trades. I really thought we would have already gone up there, but it's just been a slower day. And I think, part of that may be because we have this expansion here. And so this is just normal consolidation after such a big expansion, right? So like next week, there'll probably be another big expansion. This time I'm thinking bullish for next week probably. Just because of some of what's happening with the yields, possibly. So if the yields are starting to maybe want to possibly come down too, and if the news is kind of hyping up, which they have been for sure, the news has kind of been hyping up. I don't know if you noticed it, but they've been talking a lot about it's too soon for the interest rates. It's too soon to get excited about the interest rate cuts, right? So they're basically trying to push the dollar back up, right? Or they're trying to say basically buy the dollar or sell the pound or the pound dollar or the euro dollar or whatever. Why would they want a bunch of retail traders to buy the dollar or to sell the euro dollar or the pound dollar, right? What would that mean if these news outlets and stuff that are probably controlled by who knows who, if they're trying to get every average Joe to sell Euro USD and GBP USD, what do you think that means? What do you think that means? It's probably because the people with money want to buy at a better price. So, that's what I think. And just, anyway, I'm bullish on next week. I guess I got to do more analysis, but this is bullish price structure. I would really like it if we could break that high. Of course, it might not happen until we get some more news. Is this thing reset again? Oh, I don't know why this thing keeps resetting every single time, dude. But yeah, next week, sorry. From there to there. What do we got? Bank of Canada interest rate decision. Euro interest rate decision. Okay, so some really, really big news for the CAD and the Euro. PMI, durable goods, GDP, initial jobless claims, home sales. Yeah, okay. So next week, we should have no problem. Next week, we should have no problem taking out this high right here. So let's look and see what it looks like. And then this video will be done. Yeah, I mean, I still think it's going to go up here, but I could be wrong. That's the reason why I took profits here, because like I said, I know it's going to try, but you don't really know for sure what's going to happen, because so many, if you go back and look, like the people who bought in here, or in here, and over here, in this, like, they could be dumping right now because it's coming up on 5 o'clock, right? So you don't know what's going to happen. It doesn't have to get up to this level right here. It just doesn't have to do that. It doesn't owe that to anybody. You know what I mean? But I just figured we would try. I figured we would try at least try to to get up there, and that was my thinking behind, sort of entering here and waiting for, because I thought we were at least going to try to get up here, which we still might. But anyway, I'm overall satisfied with that exit there, and I'm not satisfied with the fact that I didn't take all that money off the table there, and then I lost about 10 pips there. But I'm happy with this trade. I'm happy with this entry, just not the exit. And then I'm happy with this whole thing right here. That was a very amazing trade. I really enjoyed that trade. Yeah, juicy opportunity right here to get some more on the bone, but I just wasn't wanting. I didn't want to acquire new risk because I was already risking quite a bit here. I think that was my 2.5 lots there, so I had entered heavy there, and I just didn't want to take on more risk. Even though that's a very good opportunity here, it's I don't have all my levels drawn there, but if I go to the 1 minute over here, let's see if we can see that. So that would be, I guess it was retesting this range right here, or this sort of, I guess this whatever you want to call that. It kind of went in the middle, sort of the middle of that, but it also kind of swept this liquidity here. So I guess you could call that like kind of liquidity sweep, and like it had the classic explosion up after that you see after a liquidity sweep. So that's probably what that was. But yeah, plenty of opportunities to enter, re-enter. This range here comes back down halfway into this range and then continues up. Just a lot of good opportunities to trade, but like I said, I'm happy with just buying down here and holding till up here. I mean, I don't think it's kind of like, I'm not sure if you really could do a whole lot better than that. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but and then I just went back for a little bit more, but this is the lion's share of the move, and that is what you want. That's what ICT talks about. You want to get the lion's share of the meat on the bone, on the carcass, if you're a lion. So anyway, that's all I got to say about all that. So yeah, man. All right, good stuff. I'm done. I am done. I am done. I am done. So done. All right. Thanks for watching.